Hey, everybody. That better. Thanks for stopping by and visiting my channel. Before we continue, I want to give a very sincere thank you to Vinyl Victim. He gave me a shout out. And my subscribers and my views doubled overnight because of his selflessness and his generosity. And I don't think I'm deserving of such kindness, but I'm glad I received it. So thank you, Vinyl Victim. And thanks to all of you who subscribed to my channel and who enjoyed what they saw. First of all, on the upload, you probably saw the synchronizing of my voice and my mouth was off. That's never happened to me before. And it's kind of annoying to see that. And I apologize that you had to put up with that, but I will make sure that doesn't happen again. And also, I will be doing shout outs to other people who I've subscribed to at the closing credits of all my uploads. And if you subscribe to me, I'm going to subscribe to you. I like to comment and I like. So we're all going to benefit from this relationship. And I only hope that I can provide for you some interesting vinyl and a good time. I'm also going to try to keep my uploads shorter. Today I was in my car and I was listening to the Rolling Stones' Exile on Main Street, and I broke out the old pencil and the marker and paper, and just decided to illustrate my favorite part of that iconic cover of Exile on Main Street. This is that gentleman who can put three softballs or tennis balls or ping pong balls in his mouth, and I think that's that's amazing. He could do that. And I hope you like my illustrations. I'm looking forward to showing you more. And give me some feedback. Tell me if you don't like them or if you like them. But today we're going to talk about music that just kind of lifts your spirits, takes you out of the doldrums. Sometimes I'm having a hard day and I'll just put in some music and it just changes everything. So this is mostly rock, but it's kind of all over the place as well. So let's get started. 1954, 1955, Elvis Presley has released some sessions from the Sun label. This cover is different than most of the covers we're used to seeing for this album. This is some good old-fashioned rockabilly. We got That's Alright Mama, Milk Cow Blues, Milk Cow Blues Boogie. And Milk Cow Blues was from, I think, Aerosmith. And we have Trying to Get You, Blue Moon, and Mystery Train. That song was featured on the Jim Jarmusch film Mystery Train, which I recommend you get a chance to watch that. But it's hard to listen to rockabilly and be in a bad mood. Speaking of rockabilly, I just thought I'd throw this one in. This is 2015's Stacey Collins. And this is a really good record. It's called Roll the Dice. It's hardcore country and rockabilly music. And she's got a voice that could knock down a brick wall. I had to get this vinyl through a website called CD Baby. So if you get a chance, check out CD Baby. They got so many genres of music that you buy from. They not only have vinyl sales, but they also have CDs that you can buy for $5 a piece. So check them out. The solo album by Stephen Stills. The song Love the One You Lift is from this album. Love the One You're With is from this album. You got a lot of really good backup help with this one. Rita Coolidge, Graham Nash, David Crosby, Jimi Hendrix, and Eric Clapton showed up to help out on this album. And it's really fun, uplifting music. And here's the deal. Stephen Stills knows how to spend a snow day. Sit out on your front lawn with your guitar and your favorite giraffe. What can I say? 1973, we got a beautiful record. Van Morrison's Hard Nosed Highway, and this is a promo copy, which I'm proud to own. I love promos. Two albums stand out as Van Morrison great albums. Astral Weeks. The beauty of that album comes from its subtlety and its low-keyness, and the beauty of this record is in its brashness. You know, it's just kind of in-your-face kind of music. Snow in San Anselmo is a fantastic song, and there's a connection between this album and the TV's children's show Sesame Street. Kermit the Frog sang this song called Green, and guess who covers Green on this album? That's right. But really beautiful stuff, and what a great cover to that album as well. But please do yourself a favor and listen to this album here, Hard Nosed Highway. And I believe from '73 or something like that. Fleetwood Mac's Mystery to Me. Hypnotized is a very fascinating song. It deals with UFOs, the paranormal. Read the lyrics and do some research about what Bob Welch is talking about. This would be the last album with Bob Weston, but the other members are Bob Welch, Christy McVie, John McVie, and Mick Fleetwood. One of my favorite Fleetwood Mac albums. This cover's kind of cool and interesting. We got a Brainiac sage on this side, and we got a mandrill or a baboon on this side, and it's eating cake and it's bitten off a piece of this book. I guess the animal needed some fiber, you know, what can I say? But check this out. It's got some great songs on it. We have For Your Love, and we have Emerald Eyes, just great stuff. 1976, country's bicentennial. Jimmy Carter was president, and I was just a kid. But I bought this album thinking it was Savoy Brown, but it's not. It's the Stanky Brown Band. And I'm glad I discovered them on accident because they've got a really good pop, kind of pop light rock sound with a little R&B mixed in. I really enjoy this record. And if you get a chance, check them out. Moving along, we got 1976's Black Sabbath's Technical Ecstasy. We got, of course, Ozzy Osbourne as the lead singer. Tony Iommi, Bill Ward's on this. Geezer. This is my favorite Black Sabbath album because it was the first album I discovered by them. And then I would listen to their music retroactively. But it's really got some wonderful songs on it. I also like Sabbath's Volume 4 and, of course, their debut album. But this one's fun. I really enjoy this. 1977, we got Billy Joel's 52nd Street. I think this won the Grammy for Best Album, and it came right after The Stranger, another fantastic Billy Joel album. Stiletto, Rosalinda's Eyes, Honesty, Big Shot. I mean, this guy really came out cracking the whip on this album. And I'm a big fan of Billy Joel, but this is kind of like rock, jazz oriented kind of stuff. Worth a listen. Also, I think 1979, the second album from White Snake. This is Love Hunter. I enjoy this record. It's a lot of fun. Coverdale is the lead singer. And this young lady on the cover, I told her, I said, don't date this guy. This guy is a snake. But she didn't listen to me. And, you know, there you go. Sorry about that. I just can't resist the opportunity to make you not laugh. But I like this White Snake album. I've talked about this record before, Nazareth's Hair of the Dog. But I have another copy that just came up. And this is another one of those records where I just put it on and I'm having a great time. We got Miss Misery and Whiskey Drinking Woman, a great blues rock cover. And, of course, Hair of the Dog and Love Hurts. This is really a lot of fun to listen to. Now, for you record producers out there, if you want Gavin to buy a lot of your albums, make sure you put out something that has multiple covers, because I'm just crazy about that kind of thing. The fourth solo album from Art Garfunkel in 1979 is this one, Fate for Breakfast. This is usually found under easy listening to rock, soft rock, whatever, pop, but it could very easily be an R&B album, the way it sounds. And there's different covers, and I'm going to show them all to you. This one right here is him drinking some orange juice, which I presume is probably lots of pulp in the orange juice, because he looks like a lots of pulp orange juice drinking kind of guy. And then we have this one here, which is him just kind of looking whimsically into the camera, and this is a promo. This one here, oops, got this one backwards, there we go. This one here, he's buttering a croissant. And this one, he's licking his fingers. So I'm not sure if there's any more covers than that, but I love this record. If you are a fan of Simon and Garfunkel, then Art Garfunkel's music was a lot different than Paul Simon's when they split up, but still good. I'm sure you would enjoy his kind of smooth, sultry, silky voice. The last album I'm going to show you is Warrant Cherry Pie. Isn't that great? This one's still in the shrink. And, no navel gazing, no shoe gazing, no political proclivity. This is just an album about having a good time, just enjoying the music. And there they are. This one came out in 1990, and here they are back, Okay, well, thank you for coming by. I hope I didn't bore you or anything. I was feeling a little tired tonight, but just wanted to make sure I get an upload out there. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I love you all. Have a good evening, or day, or morning, whatever you got going. Take care.